Namaste Krishna Rao garu. Welcome to IYRTalks English session. In trying to establish the relationships with the neighboring countries, that is right now, between Bangladesh and India. The Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Mr. Tarique Rahman, has said they are not going to visit India if we are not going to hand over the Sheikh Hasina. This is a controversy they tried to create, and in fact, Bangladesh is getting lot of benefits out of the generosity of the Indian government over a number of years. And in fact, Sheikh Hasina, she came down to take shelter in 2024 subsequent to the student agitation and all that, instigated by the foreign hands. Everybody knows about that. So in light of this, what do you think the statement, whether if they are going to come to India and try to deliberate some negotiations and all that, is it good for India, or India should take a stand where I think it will maintain status quo without welcoming them or trying to see or like surrender Sheikh Hasina to Bangladesh?
Yeah, I think time India changes its policy towards its neighbor. Till now, we have been very generous with them. Without expecting anything in return, we have been giving them a number of things, but they are really not reciprocating properly as far as India is concerned. In fact, this is that big brother doctrine where since you are a big country, they are small, let's be very liberal with them. This is the philosophy that always guided Indian foreign policy. Morarji Desai gave away a lot of sessions to them with reference to Faraka barrage water. Same thing was continued by Indrajit Gujral in 1997. That particular Faraka water treaty is coming up for review now after 30 years. That was a treaty for 30 years. Now I think we should say, no, that we should just say that's expired and go for a new negotiation where our interests should be fully protected. Because of this over generosity, the state that suffered was Bihar. So this similar thing with Tista river also, there also we have. So no point in trying to be over generous with them because they will never reciprocate. And in fact, Tarique Rahman has made it very clear that India is not our priority. I mean, the first country he visited is not India, he went to China already. Normally, any new Prime Minister of Bangladesh tries to come to India because India is so near them and so much important for them. And in all these relationships, let's not forget it is reciprocal. There's nothing like, I mean, we are dependent on them. They are equally or more dependent on them, and they should be made to realize that. As far as this Hasina thing is concerned, we should say no. If he says, unless Hasina is handed over, I am not going to come in, okay, stay back. We can be very, because some of the regimes and rulers who have been nice to India, we should definitely take care of them and protect. And Hasina is one such person. As long as she ruled, India has the best of relationship with them. Sharing of intelligence, Northeast, whatever was the violent activities that were going on, they couldn't have continued without a base in Bangladesh. There also they helped us to catch those people. So such being the good relationship we have with Hasina, no point in saying that we will hand her over. If she on her own wants to go, that's a different thing altogether. But if he says, unless you hand over, I won't come, you can as well say, thank you, stay back. Because with our neighbors, the right approach is protect our interests. That has not been done earlier, whether it was Indus Valley Treaty, which Nehru has entered into, or the Faraka barrage water agreement, which Morarji Desai entered into, and subsequently by Indrajit Gujral. I think it's time we take care of interests with reference to our neighbor.
Thank you, sir.